Alrighty, well now one of my goals is to get a rope. Might want to just get busy on that immediately. I already have my waffle.
Get a little hot water. I like to drink the hot water.
So let's buy 2 bed sheets. Fernando. Prof, we're both muselids, so it's all the more important that we help each other out at times like this, wouldn't you say? Wrong, I'm actually a mephetid, but that's irrelevant. Just don't drag me down with you. That's the best way to help me. Ha! In this place, even if you don't go looking for trouble, it has a habit of finding you. He's right. I heard Crunchy's had an eye on you lately. You know what he's like. If you give us all your meds, I'll find a way to handle the Crunchy problem for you. If you don't want to end up back in the infirmary now, do you? You don't want to end up back in the infirmary now, do you? I don't know why I'm misreading so badly right now. Okay, I'll think about it. Don't take too long. People are always having accidents in this place. Just threatening. It's interesting looking at the gang makeups because. So, what is it? Sharptooth is staying out of it, right? So it's a feud between Bigfoot and Black Claw. Bigfoot is all really jacked, huge dudes. And this alpaca. Black Claw is all tiny guys. They're all lanky and goofy looking. And then you have the honey badger being a bit scary. And the mandrill's kind of big, and the chimp, I guess. But the mandrill and the chimp are the biggest 2 guys. Like, it's not a good fight. It's not a good sign for them. Like, the other guys got a crocodile and a bear and a lion and a polar bear and a black panther. But I think that's the one that's neutral in this war, if I remember correctly. Here's my simple cartoon. We inmates should help each other, shouldn't we? So I might as well pass out the cartoons to lower priority characters I'm trying to get some rep with. But I should look for that one guy that appreciates garbage art. Oh, this is his room, but he's not here. I am trying to collect intel. I've been bad about not maxing out the amount that I could have when I go into rec. Because when I want to reach rec room with 10 intel, so I can sell all of it in one go, then pick up more while I'm there. Gray, I need to ask for some more. I need to ask for some more of your poison, just a tiny bit. It's strange how I'm so popular all of a sudden, Croak. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything bad with it. I'm just going to use it as an anesthetic. An anesthetic, but only surgery needs that, Croak. That's right, I may have to have surgery soon. Oh, I didn't hear that. What's wrong? A terrible condition called poverty. Oh, I have that too. It is terrible, and as far as I know, incurable, Croak. Oh no. His poverty condition. He's gonna cut pieces of himself off to sell. They're both using their body for profit. And he's in the way other than what you usually mean when you say that. I don't see the snake anywhere. There he is. Oh, that wasn't worth that much though. Maybe because I've given it to him before. Chaos, order, a true work of art. Well, he's up to 67 now, I guess. I can buy my 2 messy squiggles back. Let's see here. There's a lot of chatter around here. I keep thinking I have to go downstairs, but I'm actually on the upstairs floor. keep trying to save my time and then realizing that I've done it wrong. Oh, I need shoelaces. I can rip up the sheets at least. I was gonna make shoelaces to get more bouquets and forgot that I actually need to get the shoelaces. It took half an hour and my stamina. Damn. You know what? I need to eat this multi bread actually. That'll help a lot more with stamina for the moment. Yeah, I can't make the rope yet. Man, it's already 20. Okay. So 2 more hours. I haven't tried writing yet. Write a love letter to Beth or Maggie. I don't remember who Beth and Maggie are. Okay, Maggie is my supposed girlfriend on the outside. Beth is just somebody who fucking works here, man. You saw her for 5 seconds, you weirdo. Dear Maggie, are you missing me? It's a charisma check, isn't it? It's a knowledge check, damn it. Why isn't it a charisma check? I'm charisma-y. Alright, +1 for pencil. It'd be hard to write without a pencil. You find it hard to write without one, even the game says that. My bookworm stat applies to it for knowledge. That's interesting. One more. Oh, and I finish one more book. I'll get another one of these. So I'll have a +4 to knowledge checks. So that's a reason to read more books, is that it at least increases my bookworm stat, which at the time I thought it was just a bonus for reading, but it seems to also apply to all knowledge checks, which do come up otherwise. The idea that this is an intelligence check and a knowledge check and not like a charisma check is interesting. I know it's not in-person charisma, but it's like a kind of it. Alright, so I have a flat +8 bonus. It's time. I'm kind of regretting putting time into this right now, though. But I'm gonna commit. Finished letter to Maggie. I guess the bouquets are costly to make too. I would basically have enough time to make one and give it to one person, and then it'd reset to tomorrow. That's Jimmy Newell. If I talk to anyone, I lose a lot of time right now. Intelligence experience, by the way. 205, I can buy another skill. Find out what this is at least. That's fighting. Fighting. More spots in my cell would be okay. I do like experience bonuses, so successful failure. Mental clarity. Your focus points will be restored to 2 after using rest in a fight if you have 0 remaining. In a fight? God damn it. Alright, so I don't really care about mental clarity so much because it's fight related. It's gonna be really funny when I'm like forced to fight at some point and I'm like, oh no, the thing I've specifically avoided preparing for. I have paper. How do letters work? Love letter to Maggie. It must be sent from the prison's mailbox to increase her rapport with you. Okay, so you send it somewhere. It is in my inventory, but it's like an infinite inventory. Remember, shoelaces are lower down here? There they are. Okay, so Noodle has 2 shoelaces. Talk to Noodle or the cat, whichever one's not currently stuck in Oh, god damn it. Let's see. So I can't give one to you guys because time will pass when I listen to this conversation. There's a couple more shoelaces. Disinfectant. Toothbrush sink. I needed something to make a screwdriver, right? I don't think it's rust remover or disinfectant. Can I see the screwdriver recipe from here? Quick dry glue. Can I click on that directly? It's not that easy. Okay. So quick dry glue. The engineer nerd has it. That makes sense. Not you. There he is. And that's only 9. Okay. Damn, apples go for a lot. I guess it's because of the bonus body. It's gonna be North Park again. I think the non-movies are less likely to give you certain things. I think the skills are from movies and that the television show is just good for your well-being or something, or gives you experience. I don't remember. I was originally super gung-ho about trying to see movies all the time, but I'm less interested both because I know that I'm going to lose access to it. Let's see. I don't have enough stamina. Turns out the game's rigged from the start. Okay, so I'm not gonna be. The bouquets are gonna have to wait for tomorrow either way. It's fine. All right, let's put some paint away. Tape. I can hand out the cartoons. Put the shoelaces away for now. Quick dry glue, cloth, paper. I'll be using the rope soon. I guess I can put the pencil away. Okay, the pencil is not a violation. It is just a pencil. Oh, not hide. Organize. Sort everything again. So more compartments could definitely be helpful right now for storing some stuff, just so I don't have to throw away these potentially useful items. I should find a couple more people to give a simple cartoon to, just to get rid of it. Particularly any members of the gang that I have not yet given something to today. Because I'm about to it's gonna lapse anyway. So both of you guys, let's give them both cartoons and see if they like them. What a surprise! Are you betting on me liking this gift? That sounds condescending and rude at first glance, but then I remember that he's always talking about betting. So it's like a little more ambiguous what he means by that, a little bit. Do I gather more intel? 3 out of 10's not amazing, but I could really use some rest, potentially. Review all my quests real quick. Work out, kill cockroaches, wait, read book. Could do that for the 10 more rep, yeah. Inmate property storeroom, that's a long-term goal. So we're pretty much just trying to make some rope. So I think right now I just want to rest until lockdown so that I can... and I want that time to be there for me so that we don't want to talk to people too much. Because I don't want to be able to perform a few actions with whatever whatever happens next in there. Yeah, it's not even that much. I just have 18. Okay, make the bed, place the dummy. And I've got my rope on me, and I've got a disassembly tool. I don't think it really costs me anything to come in and out of here, so overall it's fine. Use the toilet. I can use that in the morning. I should usually use the toilet like right before I get up after oversleeping, because they give you a little more time for that. Move the toilet. I feel like I should use a different poster, but at the same time, I'm also like not totally sure what to do with all this experience. I guess I could use the intelligence poster because there are a bunch of skills here that I could use, so I would want to be stocking up on intelligence points so I could buy more skill points as opposed to these abilities. Don't want that. That one is good. Don't really want those two. So I only really want this point for 200, and it's not a very high priority one because I'm kind of doing okay on storage. Not amazingly, but I could definitely just be like buying more skill points from intelligence. So an intelligence poster would be nice. Maybe I should be swapping that next chance I get. Okay, so I don't know how to cut the power. I might be able to cut the power once I get further in this process, but I'm supposed to be able to attach a rope to this. This now should be strong enough. Go down the first floor, so you can also get the rope back. Ooh. That was a cool little animation. And there's at least a loot box here to make me feel a little rewarded for getting this far at least. A premium cigarette. It's 10 stamina, 2 focus, agility +1, lasts an hour. Body -1. The more you do it, the worse it gets. So it's an agility cigarette. So some moldy bread is in a box. That's pretty gross. I'll eat... Let's see if I need stamina or not. I was going to eat the moldy bread just to get stamina, but let's see if I actually find a thing that needs stamina. The pipes under my feet all converge here. Down there must be a sewer. If I get inside, I might be able to follow it out of the main building. Or maybe even further. The underground door. Open the sewer manhole cover. Is it, The valve is screwed in so tight it looks like it can can a fish. It'll take a lot of work to open this unless I can loosen up the bearings. Turn the valve. Rusty bearing. This bearing is all rusted up. It's a strength check, which sucks. Loosen up. The effort won't be for nothing. Every time you try, the target will loosen up a little. You equipped a club. So if I have a club, it helps. Non-slip gloves or a club would help with the check. But they're also saying that every time I try to do it, it'll get better. I was hoping I could loosen the bearings by because I think I'd never crafted this screwdriver yet, but I have the parts for it. I figure if I had a screwdriver, I'd be able to loosen the bearings, but I guess that's not what I mean. Sorry, I needed to respond to someone. The door is locked from the other side. It must be a special access. It must be a special access for pipe maintenance. There's a maintenance log on the door. It looks like it's been performed every 2 months. There's a check mark in last month's column, but there shouldn't be anyone coming here soon. That's good news for me. The lock has been reinforced and the hole has an unusual shape. It looks like the double wafer lock I put in my apartment 6 months ago. It's highly secure. It'd be almost impossible to unlock without a key. But I do have a lockpick back in my room. Back to cell. I guess that's the fast way, I think. I have 2 lockpicks. Yeah, we've been waiting for this to matter. It's probably an agility check, which will suck. Is there a plus strength item in this game? Bonus to digging. Don't think I have a club anywhere. A lot of digging items. Focus point, strength. I should probably take the mushroom to get a bonus strength at the cost of somebody. I don't currently have a use for a screwdriver, so I'm gonna go ahead and not make that yet because it's difficult. I do think I need to rest for a moment. Because I'm pretty sure just bare minimum I'm gonna need a little stamina for this. Unfortunately, the moment I do almost anything, I'm going to run out of stamina and then have to come back again, which will suck. But I don't necessarily know how much stamina I'm going to use, and obviously we want to use as little as possible because we want to be able to, we don't want to use up too much time. We want to be able to sleep to get our stamina back. It's interesting that we can get the rope back. That means I can keep it on hand and use it for other things. And then just remember to bring it with me here every time. To pick this double wafer lock, you have to continuously push both sides of the core. It not only requires a lot of skill, but a certain amount of luck. Breaks after use, violation 5. 3%. Oh god. A fancy watch makes picking a lock as easy as picking your teeth. Only 2 more points though, so not that much better. Sleight of hand. Not an effect. So learning sleight of hand and getting this watch would help me pick this lock. That is such a low chance of success. I think that literally means you need a critical success, right? Yeah, it's the inverse of 97%. You have to roll 2 6s in order to succeed. Which... I have 2 lockpicks, and you can maybe use focus to re-roll, or maybe that, yeah, I think you can probably use focus to re-roll before it breaks the lockpick. That's 4 chances? But like, if you multiply 3 by 4, you get 12, which is still an extremely low chance of success, and, that's not how statistics work anyway. It's not even actually... You can't add the 3s. I'm gonna need some kind of modifier before I do this. This is unreasonable. So, I guess let's try to get a fancy watch. And I can read that book. I can at least read that book. These are completely different avenues. I don't know how to cut the power. I think cutting the power is done somewhere else. So it's a thing I can work on, but I can't work on it right now. This one has a really low chance of success, but at least you're rewarded by it getting easier each time, but I don't know how much easier. It takes 24 energy just to try. For 10 minutes. So this one's a big stamina check. Okay, let's go back to the room. Oh, look at him climb. Takes a little bit. And then he has to swoop over. Should just click on this though, honestly. $24.48. This should give me 48 stamina, which is enough to try twice. Getting later. I'll probably take the rope with me. It takes some energy to do that. Damn. So let's eat this mushroom. a higher chance of success, potentially. Nope. It's such a high difficulty task that the extra strength I just got doesn't even change the result. Great. Alright, well, I have enough stamina to try this twice. I need to find the position to exert as much force as possible. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Yeah, the target's 14, which is literally impossible, so I can only win by rolling a 12 perfectly. And I got so close! I need to catch my breath. I didn't unscrew it, but I've loosened it a little bit. Oh god, it's just 1 point at a time, so it's still so bad that I have +1 strength and +1 loosened, and it still requires a perfect crit. Okay, Jesus. At least you make progress at this one over time, because the lockpick one, I don't think you even do that. I think you just have to nail it all in one go. I'm out of energy again. Damn. Well, at least you do in fact loosen up. I guess this is an incentive to store up energy to come back with. I think I'm just gonna have to sleep for the rest of the night so that I'm functional tomorrow. Brutal. Hide. Also hide these cigarettes, apparently. Oh, these might be really... Ooh. Violation 1. I bet I can get reputation with the tiger with that. Interesting to think about. Got a stupid little tongue sticking out, look at him. Okay, let's let this poor boy sleep. Is there anything under my bed? Nope, just that. Whew, we're getting to a groove. I really enjoyed this game, but I definitely am wondering, like, is too much time passing? Am I fucking up? Am I getting into the progression engine of just making progress and feeling good about that on a character level, but maybe not making enough progress in the story? We're chipping against the dead end that is the, trying to get my belongings back, still. While trying to figure out these other things, too. Sleep a little longer. Sleeping a little longer takes just long enough that you still, I think, get the chance to get up and take a shit. Before you have to report. Yeah. I got some more charisma, but not enough to do anything yet. Except buying skill points that I can't spend yet, because there's nothing there yet. Time to do a booby. Almost fell asleep on the toilet. Calm down. You have full stamina. You slept well. You actually, like, this guy sleeps really well. I don't know if other characters get to have more stamina. Like if stamina is based on one of your stats or something, but maybe it's just that he has low stamina, but it just refills every night. Hey, the head count's starting. Get in line. I kind of wish I knew the exact minimum amount of sleep I need to fill my stamina, because then I could plan for that maybe. 1, 2, 3, 47, 47, all inmates accounted for. My mama was real caring, and I remember she always said, spare the rod and spoil the child. So when I'm strict with you, it comes from the place of caring. You should be grateful. The next announcement is about caring, so listen up. The Venerable Father Anderson has put a donation box in the chapel to nurture your sense of fraternity. I don't care whether or not you have any spare cash to donate, but I'm warning you. If I catch anyone stealing from the donation box, I will punish him severely for the Father of the Forest. I don't have any money. We're the ones who need a donation. Will the Father of the Forest forgive us? Who's the money being donated to? Remember my warning. Don't make a fool of yourself. There's the mail slot. Will people really put money in the donation box in prison? This must be the only mailbox in town that isn't completely covered with ad posters. There we go. I can send the love letter, I guess. Should reach her tomorrow morning. Bob is so close to actually liking me. Did you hear anything coming out of cell B108 last night? No, not a sound. But I sensed a wave of energy. Could I be mistaken? I don't know what you're talking about. But I have to say, it's almost as if it was too quiet. What do you mean? Not as much of a burp, a fart, or a cough. Not even any snoring. Almost as if the cell was completely empty. Empty. Which cell is that? Is it like the Colt? Or is it the Sloth? We think the Sloth is digging out. Cigarette? This might be of some use to me. Hey, how's it going? You find out where Fenrir is yet? Sorry, not even a single lead. Damn. I'm running out of time. If I don't find him... He looks really anxious. So now I need to find Fenrir? Find Fenrir and become lucky? These are, like, worryingly more open-ended than I expected. Find a clue about Fenrir. Huh. 15 days till the mayoral election. That's a little stressful, actually. I had to take a little break. Just, it happens. I'm trying to finish the episode now. Shit. Alright, so it's currently the morning. So it would be a good time to get some more work in. I guess some question is, how heavily do we prioritize getting work in? What are our priorities right now? We want to figure out what's going on the tar roof. We want to figure out how to get my stuff from the mail room. It's tempting to make coffee. That's probably a reasonable starting point. Let's open up a thing so I can paste in. Let's start our day by making coffee. Just get that out of the way first. And then I can spend my remaining energy on actually pursuing my other goals. Because we want to be careful that we're not just grinding resources and grinding experience for the sake of it, and forgetting to actually make progress on some of the actual goals in the game. Let's check what everyone's orders are. Let's see. So Kid wants a macchiato. Quit hanging around, get to work. A Calabino. There we go. That's a mochaccino. The fact that two of them are almost the same name is very frustrating, where you're like, oh, the macchiato and the mochaccino. Don't mix them up. They're spelled really similarly at a glance. Yep, bring me a latte. This guy's just always standing here, staring in the direction I come from. Ooh. Okay, double lattes. Okay, so macchiato, calabino, mochaccino, latte. We're skipping. So calabino, yes. Latte, yes. Mochaccino, yes. Cappuccino, no cappuccino. Macchiato. So we're once again making 2 of one thing and skipping the cappuccino. But this time we're making 2 lattes. Just gotta believe in myself. So, espresso, espresso, water. Next one's espresso, espresso, milk. Espresso, espresso, cocoa, milk. Cocoa. Espresso, froth, milk, mix. Entree. Ha! I did it! Did all 5. Okay, so. You want a macchiato? Almost misclicked that. You want a calabino. You want a mochaccino. I did all 5 in one go! I did it finally. I feel good about that. A whole lot less time spent. Get rid of this window. There we go. Alrighty. $100. Why does my income go up and down? I worked faster, but they paid me $20 each instead of $25 each. Did I take too long to physically give them to them? I don't know. That cost me 2 focus points apparently. Got 10 more credits, and I got 40 of each of these 2 resources. That's enough. Don't currently have use for any of these. I'd probably go for all or nothing. Might as well get the bonus where I do better when I have no more points. That's fine. I have 7 of these now. I now have 7 charisma stats. I really gotta start getting skills I can buy with charisma to better justify this build. Because if I don't get more charisma skills, this whole thing's kind of a bust. At this point, I'm probably fucking up by neglecting the movies. Because it's one of the sources of skills, but they're not always movies. I wish I knew what you get each time, obviously. Yo, how's business in the bungalow these days? Hey, what you mean it's none of my business? You know nothing, piece of shit. This here's Vincent. I would be running that territory when I get out in 2 years. So I need to know how business is going. It's called professionalism, dumbass. What the? The boss gave the bungalows to that fool Dee Dee, but... Wait, I get it. The boss must have bought the bungalows too small for me. Thought they were too small for me. Well, with all my prison connections and all, I'm a big fish now. A big fish needs a big pond. Tell the boss I can handle it. Even if he gets me the territory with all the bars and clubs, I'll take care of business. Oh, this poor fool. He's getting like a dragon. You mean your payment? I thought you already got it from Jumbo. You're so funny, boss. I only told all of that stuff to Jumbo because you told me to. You haven't forgotten, have you? Tell them the Sharp Tooth Gang will stay neutral, and then split the prison with the winner when the dust settles. So, will you believe what you said? I think so. After all, people believe what they want to believe, even smart ones like Jumbo. Then do you believe what I said? About staying neutral? Of course! You're not gonna be staying neutral, are you? What's going on, y'all? Hello, partner. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not prepared right now. I already maxed out Bob, but I need evidence of where the freaking guy went. Like, I don't know how to do that. Kind of SOL there. I wonder if you're not a member of the clan, do you have to get every single movie by buying it manually for like $100? Is John really as good as the rumors say? In any case, Jumbo told us not to mess with them. Don't go getting curious now. Even if you don't want to work out for a month, will your muscles turn to fat? Oh, Evan, of course. Not even a month. The body's like a machine. 3 days without a maintenance, you're asking for trouble. But John's been here over a year, and I never seen him in the weight pit. You think maybe he's lost his skills? He's just a paper tiger now? You think what I'm thinking? Yeah, I've decided. Decide to keep an eye on him until we find his weak point. Oh. Don't bother me. Would you like a cigarette? I think you like cigarettes. You do like cigarettes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, if you give him a cigarette every day, he'd probably finish his reputation pretty quickly, but I've taken too long. And also, I don't have the ability to get cigarettes. So, that too. Cookies. They're helpful to keep an eye on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I already have the shoelace. Do. I was gonna craft one of these earlier, but it was in a period of time where you really lose time quickly. Still kind of do here, but you know, you pick your battles. Everything costs time all the time. Hello, Chris. $29, up to $88. I love beautiful flowers. They remind me of us. Can largely access his store except for the Flames cap. Don't even necessarily want. Kind of just trying to see if I can actually become friends with anybody. Because everyone I kind of befriend keeps having a limit like that. Can you... Weekly Essentials. Deputy Captain's Friendship. You're one of the few inmates in this place that I actually like. As proof of my friendship, I'll give you a 20% discount from now on. Damn. And the weekly essentials might actually happen soon, which these aren't really much, actually. Cookies are still expensive. They're still 12 compared to the 9 for everyone else. Most things are probably kind of expensive. $40 for a pencil is so cursed. At the very least, my bed sheets keep getting cheaper, so... Yeah, we've gone from them... I think they cost 40 originally, and now they're down to costing 32. That's not so bad for the purposes of being able to make more ropes if I need them. Storage baskets for 400. Damn. Those are expensive enough that I would definitely be more interested in thinking about how to spend the good boy points. The missing cook's key is due today. Increase the number of storage compartments to 15. Yeah. Your application's approved. Go back to your cell and wait. Someone will bring the cupboard. Oh, how long did I wait? I don't know, it's gonna lose time. That's good though. That's 15 slots. I definitely had the points to spend. Anything in here that's not violation? Nope. So that wasn't the worst. Alright, I've raised a few reputations a bit. I'm not feeling very effective in a lot of these things. I can't believe I'm still not in a gang. I'm like a week into the game, and it's only a 3-week-long game, so that's a little scary to get that far into the schedule and be failing this badly. Maybe I just chose really poorly. It drives me crazy that the cameras follow you. Looks like I'm like, where do I use the lockpick? I guess the best place to use the lockpick is that one big lock. Which reminds me, I should be looking into ways of lockpicking that. I needed a special watch. Digital watch, fancy watch. Okay, so I should focus on getting the rabbit's friendship up, but even then I don't know how I'm gonna get it. So +2 at lockpicking and +1 at intelligence. If lockpicking is an intelligence... Is it intelligence or is it agility? I think it might be agility. Otherwise the 2 intelligence would be more helpful. Like a digital watch is probably pretty strong. I prefer this item overall, but this is the one that helps with the specific problem. Even then a +2 is not amazing, but there's only so many bonuses you can find besides brute forcing it. The problem, there he is right there, is that it probably requires positive reputation, like all the way up into the next tier, which I don't know how to get into. Yeah, I need to be fully bonded before I can even get to that part of the smiley face. So that's its own struggle, right? So knowing that, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be tough. I don't even know how to get there. Let's maybe look into lockpicks a little bit. So a lockpick is 2 paper clips and 2 nails. Okay, I can go back to Chris to get some of that. I think that brute forcing it via a bunch of lockpicks might be the best chance because that's at least approachable. I can currently keep accumulating paper clips and nails. That's a bit more reputation too. Let's see. You got more paper clips. Do you have any nails? Rubber gloves, but they require 50 rep of this kind or that kind. Let's look for paper clips. No, nails. Mostly people on the roof site. Well, I want to check out the roof site a little bit anyway, because we're supposed to use focus to try solving the problem. So yeah, oh yeah, we're going overtime a bit too. So I'll see you next episode when I'm at the roof site and I see if I can solve this damn problem here.